Now, it's my understanding that the pool hall had been closed. Was it actually closed, or was it actually permit taken away? Which meant that, does that mean that he can operate any time, even though it's closed, without a permit, or would once he wanted to start again, he had to come back to the planning to do something to reinstate his services there?
Mr. Kirby, what the owner did was he had an ABC permit. He voluntarily gave us that ABC permit, which had nothing to do with the pool room itself, because I talked to ALE to make sure, were they saying he couldn't operate a pool room, or was it just the ABC permit? It was just the ABC permit that ALE was involved with. So he discontinued and turned in his ABC permit. But he had documentation that he had rented the facility out on at least 2 occasions, and indicated he could provide other documentation as well as bank statements to show that deposits for the amounts were done and things like that. So we had some documentation that indicated to me that it had been used for pool purposes and those kinds of things, which is a non-conforming use. Currently, a pool room is not allowed in that zone. It's in a B2 business zone, but originally when this place was built, it was in a B4 business zone classification, which does allow pool rooms, and that's how it got that initial.
And so, Mr. Mayor, just to make it absolutely clear, I think it already is, but since it's non-conforming, if it went for 180 days or more with an ag operation, then we get a question.
Well, my comments would be the same thing we were last time. Anytime that a adjoining business, when the business owners go into work in the morning and they've got a number of bullet holes in their business, and the people that are using this pool room are driving through the people's yards in Shell Acres to get to the pool room, my old police comes out, I can't have it, and I feel for the people that live out there, but I also feel for the officer that's got to answer that call. That to me, the safety part of it should have been taken a strong look at, and I think personally the permit should have been denied, and they have an option. If they don't like our action, they can take us to court. But I think it should have been denied, which that wasn't our call. So, but we thank you. Does anyone else have any questions for you?
I don't have a question. I just have a statement. I would like to think that we would err on the side of the neighborhood instead of erring on the side of potential problems, and let's be proven wrong. I mean, if we make an error, I really come down on the side of the neighborhood, and I'm really disappointed that we didn't. But I understand that that's a gray area, that's a hard decision. I understand that. I would rather err on their side.
And again, to be perfectly clear, it's outside the city's police jurisdiction.
I understand, but the neighbors are the ones that are going to pay the price for this.
What you saying?
Okay, at this time, I'm gonna call on Sheriff Frazier. Sheriff, would you come up? You've had some additional information as of today that you could enlighten us on, please.
Good evening, everybody. Today at about 4:30, I received a call that the establishment had received an ABC permit. They didn't know what happened, why, or whatever. They applied, I guess it was back at the earlier part of April. Just to let you know what happens with an ABC permit. You receive it, tells you who it's going to be, where do they live, the address of it, who's going to run it, and for what purpose. You have the right to either deny the location, or deny the person, or deny both. You're send it back to the ABC board, which is in Raleigh, not here. We don't have anything to do with it. On this particular application, I denied the location, but okayed the person. Absolutely no reason not to okay the person. He's a fine fellow. But the location was denied. Today they did issue it. It has already been recalled and has to be back by noon tomorrow. That's the latest I know, Mr. Mayor. The reason for denying it, in my opinion, We were mounted with so many calls, dangerous calls there to that community. The mayor has spoken to the business next door that was shot into. We had called someone shot on the property. Numerous fight calls. All the time, somebody's having to be working there at different times. It was bad. The community, the church, and the businesses all the way around that do not want it. That's why I oppose it.
Thanks, Sheriff. Thank you. So the way it stands right now, the permit is coming back to who? Back to,
ABC Board in Raleigh.
it's going back to the ABC board in Raleigh. And
Correct.
their action would be,
Well, they asked me to prepare more. That's what I just told you. And anybody from the community or the businesses or anybody who wants to put something has to be there by tomorrow. So I'm sending it tomorrow to them. Your objection?
okay. I'd like for the city council to write have the clerk to write a letter, and the city council authorize me to sign it opposing this ABC permit.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Okay, have a motion and a second that we prepare a letter to be sent to the ABC board and strongly opposing the issuance of any type of alcohol permit at this pool room. Is there any discussion? There being no discussion, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, and ayes carried. Lisa, can we get that into, I know,
The city attorney has requested to review it first.
oh, okay. Will you be here? You'll be here to, okay, thank you very much.
I believe, did you have a question, sir?
You just called me, I had it before lunch, before noon. I'll get it.
Y'all can have it, please.
Okay,